right. Doing the live stream thing, Brian. It's the first for us.
We're live.
Very live. We're super live. Today we are going to do a deep dive into Walmart Realms 2.0. Brian, I don't know if you're up to speed, but I'll catch you and the audience up to speed at the same time.
I already claimed my reward.
You did? Did you speed run Walmart Realms 2.0?
I mean, for me, it's really all about getting that 20% off coupon. So.
Brian's going back to school. We're going to go through. So I have not done my homework. And I thought the cool thing that we could do here would be that we would go live sort of realm by realm over the next 45 minutes or so. Brian and I would do our little voiceover thing, and then we'll do our analysis on the senses as a member brief tomorrow, Friday. So we kind of build the thesis real time here. But for those who are not familiar, a quick primer, and I can pull it up here also because I've got some fancy schmance things that we can do. But over on futurecommerce.com, you know that we've been tracking a couple of the evolution of things, all things Walmart. First, there was Walmart Realms, and Walmart's discovered on Roblox. They're land over on Roblox. So a lot of interesting sort of Gen Z centric shopping. And Realm felt like the kind of thing, Brian, that I think might be forgotten or tossed aside at some point in the future. This proves maybe not.
No, definitely. They're investing further in it. So it's pretty cool to see something that a lot of people sort of dismissed. Get additional attention from the company that put it out. And so I don't necessarily know if there's any public data about usage on Realms yet, but the fact that they went back to the well and decided to invest further is evidence that this is more than just a gimmick. It's actually something that we can see more out of Walmart in similar vein of. So
I mean, it remains to be seen. The thing is, they launched with 3 realms, and we're getting a little. Says Brian's mic is echoing a bit. Hey, thanks, Emmett. I don't know how to fix that, so we'll figure that out in real time. We wrote quite a bit about this, so we can actually drop it in the chat. JT, producer JT, we can drop that in the chat, I think. But we wrote about this, and I likened the Walmart strategy here to the thing that author Jim Collins wrote about in Built to Last, Successful Habits of Visionary Companies, is that you have to do 2 things. You have to preserve the core. So preserve the core business, right? And then you also have to stimulate progress. And over on our newsletter, when Walmart Realm first launched, a lot of people back in May said this was an agency run amok. That's what they said. So they went from 3 realms, 3 sort of live shopping realms at launch to now 8 total. So 5 in the new release. We'll cover those today. But is this an agency run amok, Brian, do you think?
I mean, again, based on the fact that Walmart went back and did more, it feels to me like it's a little more than that, and that there's this is actually being used. If it didn't get some kind of traction, I doubt that Walmart would have invested further in it. And so I am excited that this feels like there's more going on behind the scenes than we realize. And for all the reasons we talked about in our prior analysis of Walmart Realms as well, like this is setting them up for success in new generations, and it's a perfect opportunity to collaborate with influencers, and I think that it's coming through strong in each experience. So I am excited for us to dive in and kind of feel our way around.
Yeah. All right. So the way that we're going to try to do this is I can see when JT shares his screen, producer JT's on here. I don't know if you can see it, Brian. So I'll try to do some voiceover. This is our first time doing this software. I don't know. We'll get this better for next time, but we'll do it live. So
I'll follow along.
Yeah, sure. So I'm actually gonna pop us over to the screen share. It's theoretically what we should be seeing now is Walmart Realm, and JT's hovering over the Royal Realm at the moment, and I'm gonna throw you and me in the bottom of the screen here. Let's see if I can do that. If I know how to use this software that I've used for 5 minutes. So we see 5 realms, and we'll get a feel for what they are. The first 2 things I just want to point out is 1, lo-fi, which is sort of in the vein of like a lo-fi girl, very, very aesthetic, if you will. Pardon the Gen Alpha language, Gen Z language. But that's the thinking here, is that the lo-fi realm kind of looks like lo-fi girl, if you will. And then the other one is a branded realm, which is the first that we've seen of its kind here, is the Sanrio realm. The others are kind of things that I might have said are like defaults, that like it was a package that they deployed from the software that they've been using. But the others, we'll get into them, but I don't know, Brian, what do you think? What's your thinking on these 2, the branded one and then the lo-fi one?
Yeah, I mean, lo-fi is tapping into an aesthetic that's pretty established already, and so it seems like a good move, and feels like it's on point for a back to school campaign. I know lo-fi girl has been a strong play on YouTube for a long time, and I do think maybe it's lost a little bit of its luster recently, but from a broad market perspective, no shame, I think, in continuing down that road. And then branding makes all the sense in the world again. Like this gives the companies that they partner with the opportunity to, and content creators and others, the chance to put their own stamp on it, maybe put some work into it. Like it actually takes some of the work off of Walmart, and then could potentially take work off Walmart. I'm not sure if that's how they actually ran it. But also just it seems pretty obvious to me that each brand would have its own realm and world, and that for fans of that brand and that style, they would have a little experience for them. Those key fans. So I'm pro both of those moves.
It's funny because
tapping into existing aesthetic and tapping into existing brands.
Why don't we, JT? Let's get into Sanrio. I'm just curious what they don't call it Hello Kitty, but I think that's the Hello Kitty parent company, right?
I believe so.
So, oh yeah, I recognize some of these characters. So as you can see, we're sort of it's a very recognizable bedroom. Brian, you don't have daughters, but this might as well be one of my kids' bedrooms. So we're just kind of looking around at the moment. Oh gosh. Okay, so here we have a creator. We're probably not going to get the audio on this, but the creator is sort of short form video. That's vertical video aesthetic. It's maybe like a get ready with me kind of a vibe. Over on the side, we see like one of these, what is that? Like an Instax camera or like a Polaroid sort of a thing going on.
Yeah. Instax it looks like. Or
yep.
Maybe it's Polaroid.
Yeah, that's a Fujifilm Instax camera. What's the price on this? Do we see a price? $79. Why don't we try to add that to a cart? Can you actually try to... You have to get rid of the cookie notice to do it. That's great. That's perfect usability. Awesome. Little slide out. We'll slide out.
Cart is pretty good.
So I think the point here is all of these are kind of aimed for back to school, because we're kind of in the back to school era already. I see a 50% off Walmart Plus. This was a thing that came with the announcement. So the announcement was, in addition to us having a new realms to experience, it's Walmart Plus is now 50% off for students in particular. So that's cool. Let's hit some of these bugs. There's like the little blinky things on the wall. What else we got? Brian, you're really into kawaii. You love cute things, right?
Oh yeah. I have got cats. I get it. Cats are cute.
Little makeup station. Love that.
Man, I'm already one spark away from unlocking another exclusive reward.
Yeah. So explain that a little bit.
Oh yeah, did you go up the rainbow?
No, we haven't gone up the rainbow. Brian, explain the rewards. Explain that.
So you go around and collect tokens, and then when you've collected enough tokens, or you hit on the right token, you get rewards. Like I've already achieved a 20% off coupon at Walmart.com, which is pretty good. 20% off, up to $20, so that's 20 off 100. And that I'm assuming stacks with sales and other things. So it's not like they're offering up like weak coupons. Those are actually pretty significant. In the world of a college student, $20 is just $20.
So what we just saw there was we grabbed a spark. So there's, the gamification here is really clear. It's really prioritizing not just like a spatial shopping experience, but it's trying to get you to explore in a way that incentivizes the exploration. So that's great. Jelly beans sold out. That's not great.
And that's the first thing that went.
I think so the sparks are these, it's amazing how they like find brand terms to pull in here, but the star that's on the Walmart logo these days, that little sprite, that's called a spark. So you're collecting those Walmart logos as sort of a form of like rings for Sonic the Hedgehog, if you will. I'm such a boomer explaining all of this stuff. Ooh, this is it. Okay, Brian, did you play any mini games?
No, I haven't played any mini games yet.
All right, this is how you're going to win $100. I can't wait to watch. This is a match 3 game, and JT's going to show us how good he is at match 3s. Oh, wow. He's extremely good at this. We'll let the coupon code usually gets shared in the clear, and anyone can share this as we go. You'll get to see the code. Uh-oh. He worked himself into a tizzy there. I play other match 3 games. This is like a big thing. This is a trend, Brian, is media companies launching games, online games.
So much. Like that's the whole thing. You know who launched games recently? And I was like, LinkedIn is using a real estate on their bottom main navigation of their app for games. It is one of the 4 buttons you click at the bottom of their app. Games.
Well, JT, come on, man. We got to get the prize. Don't bail yet. We got to. Oh, you got to start over. Man. We're gonna see this through. Right We're gonna see this through. One of the interesting things about the match 3 game thing is if you actually get through, I think 2 levels at least, you'll get a prize, and the prize, depending on how many other challenges you've completed, can be, either a sweepstakes entry, as you see here, which is a $100 sweepstakes entry. This is really clear compared to their initial launch. At launch, I think it was unclear to me what I was playing to win. In some cases, I was getting, like you said, 20% off, Brian. And yeah, I think that having a much clearer goal as to what I'm playing for, I'm going to get a $100 sweepstakes entry. Oh gosh, now you got to do a 3rd level. We're testing JT's prowess in front of everybody.
Man, JT.
I've played the match 3 game with Starbucks, the summer Starbucks reward thing.
Yeah.
And if you know how these systems work, like, I don't believe they have Walmart engineers sitting around coding match 3 games. These are like services that get plugged into.
Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah. They might add a little aesthetic things about it.
Yeah. I wonder how many people actually complete. I'd love to see the analytics on this sort of a thing. Is, you know, the time on site engagement is definitely made, is gamified, if you will, through this. If you finish level 3, JT, we won't make you do it again.
I didn't make the level 3. I failed.
There we go. He got it. But now you gotta enter your email. Enter hello@futurecommerce. Oh, there you go. Yeah, JT@futurecommerce. That works. Just give everybody your email. Send them some love, everybody. Definitely don't subscribe them to your newsletters. Sanrio. So Sanrio is exactly what I thought it was. One thing I'd like to see is, let's do one more thing. Why don't you grab JT? Let's go back to that shopping cart. Let's see an item here. Yeah. So one thing I want to see here is when we go to checkout, you check out on Walmart's website. You check out on Walmart Plus, which is an integrated experience, something you don't get with the Roblox checkout experience. And you'll see the way that this gets broken down. If you scroll up, you'll see that some items are shipping from third parties. So while the Instax Fujifilm camera is shipped and sold from Walmart, the oversized Sanrio Kawaii cartoon pink warm full enrichment, thank you, encirclement cushion, unfortunately will arrive by August 19th. That's shipping likely from overseas. If you click, JT, actually get back in there and click on the name of the supplier. So this is something interesting that Walmart does, is it shows you more items from the seller, and it actually tells you where the seller is based. So unsurprisingly, Brian, I think the seller is based in China. I wonder if some of this stuff is fairly exclusive to the Walmart Realms experience. Yeah.
If they go and curate key products. Obviously, they'll probably make them all available on Walmart.com or already have. But it would be cool. It would be cool to see them release more unique and clear collabs that are only available through Realms. I think that would be a worthwhile move.
Not great that there's so many 1- and 2-star reviews on those products. That's probably not desirable. I'm sure that's not what they want to see. It's also not surfaced, by the way. The ratings are not in the shopping experience, as you can.
No. Yeah. This is based on pure aesthetics.
What are the negatives thing? No comforter. So don't let the picture fool you. It's all flat sheets. And then Patty gave it a 1-star with no comment. Thank you, Patty. Doing the Lord's work there.
I mean, often when you see a review on a retail site, it has to do with something other than the product. It's like,
yeah, I think the challenge here is that the product as displayed. So if you go back to Walmart Realm, and I think we were, I'm not sure where the other product came from, but you don't see the rating surface from the supplier in the shopping experience whatsoever. So, that's a thing that was part of the original Walmart Realm experience that's carried over here, is that you just don't get the context that you would in a normal shopping experience. So, yeah. If you...
Maybe that's the point. Maybe the point is again, purely aesthetic. These are kids. There's a level of inspiration going on here. Even if they don't end up buying those items, they're going to want something similar, and they're probably end up buying it at Walmart using the reward they got.
Why don't we? What's the next one you want to go to? You want to check out another one?
I've already jumped into lo-fi. I got a little bored up in Sanrio.
All right, let's head out to the lo-fi realm. Get involved in the chat too if you have questions, or if you have some comments you want to add in here. I know that Lo-Fi Girl doesn't necessarily have a trademark on the lo-fi genre of music, but it seems like the lo-fi cityscape, college studying at your desk looking out the window thing is a thing that if I were a lo-fi girl, I'd be really frustrated as being co-opted for every lo-fi thing that exists. So the other thing seemed very skewed towards, the cute, the cutesy. Oh, hey, you can change the music. All right, so this is pretty cool. We found the music player. JT, how would you describe the music?
On the turntable? Are you doing the turntable?
Is it good?
Very chill.
Very chill?
Yeah, it's classic lo-fi.
Which one is the better track?
Kind of digging Calm Dreams.
Nice.
The beat hasn't dropped yet. Ooh, there was a break and then the beat came in.
Okay.
Yep.
I love that. Good. Next time around, we'll make sure that we have the audio. That would be great. adds to the feeling. The neon's a little over the top, I think.
Maybe. I don't know. Did you go up in the bunk bed? That's pretty cool.
Let's go up the bunk bed. I wonder if you could buy... Oh, there's a spark. Let's grab a spark. Hey, there's the code. Hey, chat, grab that code. You get 20% off up to $20 on your next order on Walmart.com. JT can drop that in the chat.
Ooh, the game is called Low Fly.
Low Fly? Oh, is it a Flappy Bird clone?
Yeah, it is.
I love that. That's fantastic.
This is great actually. It's Flappy Bird with a paper crane in like a little desk type environment.
How much is a Miss Pac-Man arcade game gonna set you back these days? Was that something you could buy, or is that just that? Oh, it is something you could buy.
Is it sold out?
$299. I feel like it could be way more expensive than that. That's wild. We're building up our cart right here.
Man, this game's hard. With a mouse pad.
So lots of items. This similar thing that happened in the original rollout is lots of items that present as out of stock, which again leads me back to one of my chief criticisms of the spatial commerce space is that to represent an item, you must physically show that it is there in the space, but you have to engage with the item to know whether you can even buy it or not. And that means that people are wasting clicks. You don't get the information density in the spatial environment that you would get in regular e-commerce shopping, which is like on its own already an abstract idea. The digital catalog is an abstract of real world shopping. Abstract. So we're going back the other direction.
I just beat the minigame and I entered.
I love it. I love it. Can we see the minigame in action? JT, you're going to have to play Flappy Bird for a minute.
Yeah. So once you turn on the music, you cannot
Flappy Bird.
You're stuck with the music on the whole time. I love it. All right, chat. If JT completes this level, I'm going to give away a copy of the multiplayer brand. So everybody root for JT. He's collecting sparks. What's that power? Oh, that you don't want that. Oh, you can. Oh, that's fantastic.
Did you get the blast?
Yeah, he got the power up. Yeah, he got the power up. Oh. All right.
You own it? Or did you die?
He did. He got it. He got 35 sparks. I'm not sure how to qualify whether he completed that level or not. I feel like there's the Flappy Bird. All right, let's do it this way. If JT gets more than 35 sparks on this go around, I'm giving away a copy of the multiplayer brand.
There's no way.
I don't know. It seems very possible because the way that they give you this power up in the first 5 seconds of the game.
Yeah.
He's got it.
No,
36.
Only happened one time to me.
I love it. He got it again. He didn't even try really. If I'm honest, after he got 36, he kind of bailed on the game. He just hit the lamp as soon as he could.
I guess we have to give away a copy of the multiplayer brand.
We'll give away a copy of the multiplayer brand. Actually, I'm going to take a break here from the screen share 1 second, let JT get a break. I'm going to flip over to my nifty overhead view. And I do have this copy of the multiplayer brand. I'm showing it off right now. You guys can't see it. So this is our zine from Future Commerce. If you want more information about it, themultiplayerbrand.com. and it's almost 100 pages, full color, and we unpack in detail the shift of brands from being a unilateral singular worldview of what a brand is from brand to consumer to now a multiplayer dynamic where brands are being shaped by the customers that they're courting and vice versa. So brands are shaping customers and customers are shaping brands in return. We put this out after our Vision Summit last year. Normally $20. We're going to give away one copy here today. So if you want this, you're in the chat, claim it, and we'll link up with you. It's pretty cool looking.
It is very cool looking.
All broad critique will trend toward nostalgia. Flappy Bird was giving me the nostalgia, if I'm being honest. I still have. All right, I'll go back to the. I'll go back to our our view here. How do I do that? There we go. JT, I still have an iPad Mini, original iPad Mini, that has Flappy Bird.
Original.
Yeah.
Whoa.
The original iPad Mini has Flappy Bird on it. I don't know if that's worth anything.
You can sell it.
I think I could, right?
Oh, definitely.
People buy dumber things.
It's history now.
Yeah.
All right, are we doing Y2K? Should we do one more?
Speaking of nostalgia.
Yeah.
I love these like little cutscenes that get you into the space, and then it pops you into. It's like a cutscene from a video game. The render looks way better than the actual visualization. JT, did you live through Y2K? Do you remember Y2K at all?
Yeah. Everyone thought the world was going to end.
Yeah.
Because the computers couldn't update.
Kind of like we just experienced with the blue screen of death. Another Match 3 game. Let's get out of that. That's lame. Come on, Walmart.
I just sweet. Oh man, how many tokens you get? How many times can you enter this thing? It keeps bumping up like it's like the number that I can earn. So it was like 0, up to like 6 of 9, and now it's 9 of 12. Like the number you get just keeps going up and up and up.
A hard time telling the difference between this world and the lo-fi world.
Yeah, there's a very clear. I mean, the neon design kind of makes it feel very similar. Let's take a look at some of the decor, like the art on the walls. Can you wind up buying some of that, or how does that? There we go. It's a 4-piece art set. The preppy room decor aesthetic, hot pink white wall art. $7.99. Unique and thoughtful gift. You can almost tell by the descriptions which are the third-party sellers. Doesn't take a lot. A big
What
leap.
if this whole experience was really just built for grandmas and grandpas to understand what their grandchildren?
If that's the case, they've really lost the plot. The SEO titles also really do something for me. On this there's certain products that just have 4 lines of SEO text that I think is just brilliant. I love to see it.
One of these lamps that I found in here was actually the same lamp as in one of the other experiences. Interesting.
It's been a long time since I saw a lava lamp. This is an interesting bit of trivia. That Cloudflare, have you ever seen this? It goes viral every few months, but Cloudflare in their offices has a wall of lava lamps, and there's like 40 or 50 lava lamps, and they use the visual data and the random nature of a lava lamp to generate unique random hash keys so that it's true random encryption. Which I think is really
awesome.
Really cool. Yeah. If
some of the cooler elements in these you can't purchase either. Like there's butterflies, there's that like lips thing going on. There's the like a chair. Oh, wait, the chair is. Maybe I can't tell if it's purchasable or not. Interesting.
So I'm going to make a couple. We've not seen all 5 realms. We've seen 3 of them so far. But all 3 that we've seen are singular rooms, with the exception of being able to ascend into the clouds in Sanrio World. But they're singular rooms. Unlike the other realms where they had different areas to go to, and there was a ton of video content, like a lot of video content from the associated creator. That doesn't seem like they did that here, which makes me feel like, say, some lessons were learned in the first go around, is that maybe the realms need to be smaller and a little. Well, that's pretty cool. Okay, what just happened? Where did you go, JT? What is this? Oh gosh,
Inside like a little diorama on the shelf. This little guy right here. So we can purchase it. Oh, it's like one of those bookshelf.
Book Nook.
Yeah.
Gave one of those to my older daughter for Christmas this year. Book Nook, and you assemble them, which is really cool. But you're inside the Book Nook. Okay, this is pretty rad.
I do like this. This is cool.
Although it does kind of. What does that say? Welcome to what? Can you? So where are you? Which one is this?
Garden.
Welcome to Garden. Is this the garden?
This is the Royal Palace or something?
Royal. I'm digging Royal. This is my favorite so far.
I like the cat.
Oh, this is cool.
The cat. I'm going to have to show this one to my eldest. She'd be super into this. There's a lot to like.
You can go outside.
But the
video is sort of inset in this like portrait with like this. Yeah. That gives it a little more interesting instead of just like a floating video.
My only gripe about the realms is they're very practical. They're like the bougiest dorm rooms you've ever seen, if that's the thing that they're going for. Like, this is some Sweet Valley High dorm. I don't know what this is. What is it? Like?
It's inspirational, Philip. Inspirational.
This is Meghan Markle's dorm room, if I ever saw it. What is the Leafs?
I mean,
what are those?
There are people that want to kind of give a specific, great home country, English country vibe, or
card matching.
Vibe,
Ooh, JT, memory game. Come on, let's go. Let's go, memory game. There we go. He did a match too. No, there you go. He's on it now. Yeah. Oh, that was lucky. Rocked it.
Oh. Whoa. Did you know you go into like there's like more you go into in the house too? Interesting.
In Royal?
It's like a little Yeah.
Okay, we'll as soon as he finishes this round of match 3, oh, that was very lucky, JT. That was fantastic. Wow, really crushed that one. Oh, you've got 19 seconds left for the
I forget that they're timed.
There you go.
I see. No, this is the thing you already did. I just wasn't there for it. I get it now. You go inside like the little book thing.
Oh my gosh, you're so close. No, you're done. You're cooked. 205. But you did earn an entry into the $100 digital gift card. Congrats. All right, let's. So the thing you're talking about, Brian, is the Book Nook.
It's the thing you already did. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, this is great. We've got one more realm to check out. If you want to follow our analysis, we'll probably give a summary here at the end and talk a little bit about the structure of how we'll write up the final piece. I love that they're continuing to invest in this, though, because I feel like it just, it's going to make the haters go mad. We're stuck on a cutscene video for Serene Retreat. It ain't loading.
Oh, it's broken.
It is broken.
Okay.
We'll skip that one.
Which one was broken for you?
Serene Retreat's cutscene video that zoom in was broken.
Same.
We had no problem with it. It worked just fine for me. This one is pretty cool, actually.
Oh.
It's like a tree house.
Wow, yeah, a lot of height to this one, and you can go up to the top of the tree house. You can also go inside somewhere. Okay, so this one has some depth to it. I'm really hoping for something to wow me.
This is the tree house.
Nothing to do up there, is there?
There's nothing to do up here.
Oh, there's a spark. Okay. We grabbed
one more spark to get to 12.
Okay, so is this the first apparel we've seen? I don't think we've seen apparel to this point.
Not so far in the new realms. I don't think so.
Definitely not mannequins of this creepy sort.
There was. No, in the last realm that we looked at, there was apparel.
Were there creepy mannequins? I don't think so.
Not quite as creepy as these ones, but yeah, in the Y2K one, I think it was.
Oh, like a closet. There might have been something hanging up, and I just didn't track it. Got it.
I'm double checking right now.
Will JT find another spark? Will we find anything interesting? Will these mannequins come alive and kill us? This reminds me of the scene in Doctor Who where the angels are standing around and they're all stuck and frozen and with their scary faces.
I was gonna say it's giving me like Bioshock video game vibes.
Oh yeah, dude, this one is creepy. Yeah. This outdoor scene with all the these animals. The serene retreat just turned into you're the treat. You've become the treat for the
horror.
Yeah, the horror scene retreat.
It's moody. Some kids like the moody vibe.
What I haven't seen so far, the most expensive item that we've seen is a $299 arcade video game.
$500 Dyson
bladeless fan. There, you're right. That was $500. I didn't catch that.
I think so. I think it was $499.
There was a couch too in one of them. I didn't see the price. I didn't click on add to cart. Some of the you can't see the price until you add to cart on some of them.
There's a real advantage to being integrated to the Walmart Plus checkout. Is Walmart is going to nail the things that really matter. For instance, right now in the Walmart world and ecosystem, Florida is having a sales tax holiday for back to school. So there's no tax on like almost anything right now. You want to buy computers, you want to buy peripherals, you want to buy apparel, anything in a very broad sense of the term kind of falls under this back to school sales tax holiday. And we have a few of these a year. One usually aligns with hurricane preparedness, back to school, that sort of thing. So now's the time to buy. I would assume that the Walmart Plus checkout understands that. Whereas, all right, JT, I'll give you the break. We'll go back to the two up. Thank you for piloting that. Appreciate you,
yes,
JT.
Thanks, JT. We appreciate it.
The sales tax holiday is a thing that the Walmart Plus checkout is almost sure to nail. As opposed to, I'm less certain that the Roblox bespoke checkout that they had to build specifically for the Roblox Discovered experience, I trust that less because they're having to operate a wholly separate e-commerce experience just for that.
This feels a lot more aligned. You know what's super cool too? If you add it to your cart and you're logged in, guess what's going to happen?
Yeah, you're building a cart. Yeah,
in your cart across your Walmart.com accounts. And so I can imagine kids getting on their parents' computers, going through this process, not seeing any of the price, just saying, "Oh, I want that. Oh, I want that. Oh, I want that. Oh, I want that," and then it's just popping up in their parents' checkout, and we'll just sit there in their checkout until it expires. That's brilliant.
The important part of that too is the having so much the integration with the way that people might be shopping or be or be signing up for Walmart Plus on its own, like that is a key part of the way that families do this kind of asynchronous wish list building, shopping building.
Exactly.
But if you're shopping for your dorm room, yeah, maybe that becomes more experiential. I mean, that's the hope. That's what Walmart wants out of this, I think. The creator tie-in, Brian, feels way less prevalent than it was the first go around.
It's like one video per little realm.
It's what it seems. Yeah.
Which I mean, hey, easier to build. Like if
totally.
If you think about it as just like little snippets and like not whole worlds, then it kind of makes sense. They're just building out little rooms. Probably not a lot of incentive to put too much content in there. Just enough for someone to come check it out. Maybe click on add a card for a few items. If you like that creator, you follow the link. You go to the realm. You watch the video. You click around. Maybe you end up on another realm for a second, and then you're done.
I have to believe that the time on site for something like this probably falls into the extremes. You're either going to spend a ton of time here or you're going to spend no time here at all. Like, that's my guess.
Walmart's going to look at us and be like, man, whoever lives in those locations really likes our experience.
Yeah, that person in Tennessee spent over 40 minutes on our experience. People are high-fiving each other right now at Walmart HQ. Yeah. We did it, boys.
Maybe that's why they reinvested, because all the content creators out there all decided they all wanted to go look at it, and they're like, man, we've never seen engagement like this. It's really just a bunch of nerds like us that are like ready to poke around and talk about digital experiences and rag on them.
I'm going to pop up something here. Emmett says $300 ain't bad. I think that was in relation to the video game, the arcade game system. Yep. So I think that's an important thing to point out. Thanks, Emmett, for always being...
it ain't bad. It's true. I think Costco might have it for a little cheaper, but not by much.
Not by much. So this has been pretty good. I think... so here's how I would structure the analysis is more of the same but less. Like, we have more realms, but they're fewer creator. It's less tied to the creator, less tied to the affiliate angle, which means that maybe Walmart thinks that this type of shopping can just stand on its own without having to be so tied to the creator's merchandising. So I think that's
that's really interesting.
Yeah.
The experience itself is worth the exploration, and like the creator may or may not be as important. I do think that the crossover with the brand is a big step, though, and so maybe we'll see more of those, like brands that have a little bit more world building going on with them. May find this to be valuable. Sanrio has been pretty good about getting out there and trying things. So I feel like that was a good partnership.
I would have said so earlier this year, so we're working on a piece right now about branded cafes. And when we were in Las Vegas for Shop Talk, I went to a couple different places. Oh, there was a Hello Kitty mobile cafe that was stationed outside of the Park MGM where you and I stayed. And then there was a Hello Kitty permanent cafe that was inside of the fashion show mall inside of in Las Vegas across from the Wynn. So branded cafes is a thing that's on my mind right now. And I would have said in times past, I think Hello Kitty is sort of beneath the college student. Feels like it's missing its core demo. But I'm actually, I feel like the branded cafe actually tells me I'm wrong. And the lines at the branded cafe, there are a lot of people who are trying to get social media content out of that cafe activation. And so I think this is Sweet Center. It's perfect.
Think about this too. Like we're looking at like quote unquote dorm rooms, but many of these could just double as like kids' bedrooms. And so there's probably a lot of inspiration. Like,
totally.
Oh, wow, this is what college kids are looking at. This is cool for me too. And so it feels like there's some crossover on back to school at like younger ages with this, and not just dorm rooms. For sure,
I can see that. The other, so I didn't listen to much of the video content. I'll go back through and check it out. I don't know what the level of these creators are compared to the last go around. So at least one of the creators from before was like cover of, Vogue style, content creators, people that just had like monster followings, millions plus on multiple social platforms. So I think one thing to do in this analysis would be to quantify the scale of the creators that they partnered with, because there's so many of them. If there's 5 realms, 5 creators, they're definitely going to get social media reach, because I'm sure that they worked in promotion and cross promotion with all of them. Yeah. But I think the issue here is going to be like, can they continue to afford creators at such a large scale? Is that how they're going to pump dollars into this, and that's how they drive attention? It's a good question.
But it feels like the engagement of the creator on this, I don't know how much touch they put into each of their realms, and it's like one short video, so it might be like less expensive than like what they did in prior in the first round. So.
You see that? You remember the "Oh Brother, Where Art Thou"?
Of course.
One of my favorite lines from that movie is like, "This place is a geographical oddity. It's 2 weeks from everywhere." And I'm like, these realms are a creator oddity. Every single creator wants an Instax camera. That's like every one of them. Feels very...
Or Fujifilm just paid a lot of money for every one of those creators to include that camera in their realm.
It's so interesting, because that's a unspoken truth, is that often when you see that kind of tie-in and that ubiquity, that's an ad unit. They're all ad units, right? But the third-party fulfillment isn't paying for an ad spot here. Right. But the big brands most certainly are doing something to be featured so prominently.
The smaller third-party fulfillment, out of China type stuff is probably just in there for aesthetic more than anything else.
It's the merchandising
aesthetic, right?
For sure.
So getting featured there is probably a way to like boost brands that they're excited about, that feel like they're doing a good job or whatever, and like there's probably partnership level with the marketplace. They have to pay for to even be considered for this. True be told, right? Like that's how these work. You have to engage at a certain level, and then you can get considered for opportunities for promotion like this. Especially if you're a really good partner who pays their fees on time and invests in across all the different parts of the ecosystem. They're paying for ads. They're paying for marketplace. They're paying for. They've got a relationship with first party. Like these things don't happen by accident. These things happen because these brands are highly engaged in the Walmart ecosystem, and then can get included. And I'm assuming this is how it happened. But if it's not happening this way, Walmart's missing out on dollars.
It has. It definitely has to be happening this way. The Dyson tie-in. So some brands just seem bigger than, and probably at a scale more expensive nature than really is deserved in this for this sort of an endeavor. Here's another thought. Walmart partnering with IP like Hello Kitty or Sanrio. The IP tie-in seems really interesting to me, and I'm going to do a little bit deeper of a dive on that, because their last go around, their Roblox. So this was a round of news about 2 to 3 weeks ago. the second Roblox IRL commerce launch to have existed outside of Walmart Discovered is Elf Beauty. And Elf Beauty just launched their own shoppable experience. Guess what? The Walmart Discovered checkout experience is what's powering that. And so Walmart is getting this other tie. It's like it's the weird, like, it's not really a collab. It's a, it's a secret third thing. It's like it's whatever there are the rails on which Roblox potentially is doing.
Well, Walmart has been investing in that a lot. Walmart Commerce Technologies has been a huge play for Walmart. If you think about the booth at Shop Talk, that's what they're doing now. Is they're ripping a page out of the AWS playbook, and totally happened for a long time. And they're giving their sellers and their brands and partners these incredible tools that Walmart has like perfected, like in store, like online purchase, pick up BOPIS, things like that. Like those types of technologies are really hard to pull off, really hard to implement for mid-market brands. Walmart's invested millions and billions of dollars in building these technologies out. And so it makes sense that they would hand over their rails for something like Walmart Realms to other brands who build their own experiences on. And like you mentioned the Roblox example, Elf has been a long time, big time partner of Walmart. And so it makes
for sure. Oh yeah, I mean, I have to believe they're probably their largest retail partner, to be like by far. Yeah, for sure. The last one other point to make in a potential long form write up. I'm not sure if this makes it in tomorrow. I love that the doubling down on the strategy and reinvesting in the strategy is like just, it's great. I love this so much. I'm really excited to see if there's a third one in the mix for Christmas. That would be fantastic.
BFCM.
That's true. Yeah. The whole Black Friday strategy. I would love to see Black Friday in Walmart Realms. My frustration with this mode of shopping is you don't know until checkout that something isn't shipping within a specific period of time. Like a lot of the finagling around the building a basket happens off of the Walmart Realm experience. It's actually happening closer to checkout, which means abandonment's probably higher from this channel, which means this is very much a brand play. Obviously, this is not optimized, quote unquote, for conversion, but the data that you get from it and the kinds of things, kind of customer you're courting, the affiliate nature partner tie-in, I'm not sure how much revenue those people get from it or if they just get paid up front. These are all cool, interesting areas for innovation, but it is not an optimal way to shop. Like the shopping for me feels like knowing now that if I build a cart and then it's shipping from 5 different places, may not be
inspiration and discovery, Philip.
Yeah, no, for sure. But you get all of that, and like when you go to Amazon, right? And I know it's an unfair comparison, but you go to Amazon.com, I know before I ever add it to my cart where it's coming from and when it's going to get to me. I don't know that here until I get to the checkout, and that is not great. It's also I don't know the ratings. There's no trust factor, right?
Interrupt the browsing experience, and like that's probably it's interesting. I wonder if there's benefits to that as well. Like people just add all stuff to their cart, they get really excited about it. Like, oh, that's perfect for my room, and then
they go in store and buy it, and you never know where they're. I'm just kidding.
That's always their thing. I don't know.
Last thing, these things get me so excited, but they also super bum me out because it really makes me concerned that the e-commerce website is the platonic ideal. It's like It is the final boss. It's the final form. We'll never get better than that. That is the thing. That's the best mode. We've perfected the model. It doesn't need to be better. That's scary.
It's possible. It's possible for things that are like, okay, if you want my like, do we really want to go down that path? Because I don't think that's the case. For a lot of stuff that we want to buy, that's like stuff we have to have. Necessity is basic, so on. Most of that's just going to be taken care of by APIs that are going to understand exactly what our inventory is, how much has been used, and how much more we're going to need in the future. And
agents, yeah. So we have agents that just do all, like
agents that keep track of our
keep
track of our stock, if you will.
That's future.
Each home is business, Philip.
Yeah, I get you.
So the rest of purchasing is going to be about exploration and discovery and finding things that spark joy or whatever. But yeah,
Spark. It's on brand.
It was on brand. It was mostly intentional. But yes, I think the answer to your question is e-commerce sites won't be displaced until there's something that's going to take that's just going to take care of things for us.
Yeah.
And otherwise, it is super efficient to find the thing you're looking for. And people are about efficiency. The question is, how does discovery work after that? Because I'll tell you right now, discovery happens typically through the process of purchasing something you need. Like when I go to Costco to buy the things that I need, I am discovering new products. When I go to Amazon, they're advertising to me throughout the process of buying that thing that I need. And so when we take away needs-based shopping and we turn that over to agents,
I like that. Yeah.
What happens to discovery?
I like it a lot.
That's yeah.
I like that. I think this isn't like, it's a totally new modality. It's like saying that every store should be a flagship store with, some, Tom Hanks big style keyboard in the center of it for everybody to screw around on. Like, obviously I don't want that. Like, obviously I don't need that for every type of, like, there's different modalities of shopping, and I understand that this is one of them. It also is, it just makes me wonder if, like a grocery store, the grocery store is, highly optimized for a couple modes. It's for the go every aisle mode, and it's the make a quick trip around the perimeter and get just the basics mode. And that's when I'm like, I feel like most websites serve the grocery store modality where you can do both. Walmart Realm is the weird flagship, in a major city that, people go to on a tourist trip and like to talk about a lot.
True. No, and I think there's something about this purpose-built experiences for inspiration, both digital and physical, will exist. And already do exist. That's what a flagship store basically is in many ways. But I do wonder, like, there's a lot of other things that could happen that could inspire purchasing, and we think over about our friends over at Luxlock and some of the other companies out there that are doing like in-person purchasing. I can envision a world where you're over at your friend's house and you see something you like, and you scan it with your phone and you buy it, and they get an affiliate as a result.
I see that too. That seems like a very plausible future. I thought you were going to say you're over at your friend's house and you try to pick something up on the shelf, and then he makes you play 3 rounds of Flappy Bird before he lets you, before you can buy it. That's where I feel like we are. Okay, we're kind of like right at time. I think that's the final word. Like it? Do you like the update?
Yeah, I thought it was great. I thought it did a nice job, and I think it's serving a specific purpose, which I think that inspiration needs to have some purposes. It's probably better than the original in many ways because it just does feel so much more targeted to me.
I like the strategy of, oh, you like that? You like that? We're gonna give it to you even harder. We're gonna do even more. So
3
I hope that,
to 5.
Yeah, I like the naysayers getting their due. Okay, well, we had a bunch of comments and DMs that didn't come through. Some people didn't realize that you have to literally click like you have to click subscribe and then be subscribed for a period of time before you can comment on the chat. So I did have someone DM. I'm going to send them a copy of the Multiplayer Brand. Thank you for engaging. Sorry that you felt like you didn't need to subscribe to the Future Commerce channel here, but you should. You should do that. And I will take my leave. Thanks everybody for joining us. We do these every so often. I like this a lot. We'll do it with a little more notice next time. Appreciate it. Thanks for coming.
Thanks everyone.